Good people of YouTube, my name is Spanner, welcome back to another episode of Anachronox. We're exploring Democratus. Did I speak with you? There you are! Mr. Keeber wanted to know that the council is still in session and will remain so for quite a while longer. We apologize for any inconvenience, but I'm sure you understand our position. Domestic matters must take precedence in this case. Is this a door I can open? No. We have a wonderful film community on Democratus. Ever since Outworlder movie equipment became available 2 years ago, we've been shooting our own films and learning the medium. Both Shuttle Landing in Hangar Bay 94 and Vocop shooting Stun Wounded Camera were this year's standouts. His shirt isn't very well ironed. Look at his pants. And his shoes are scuffed. He must not know what he's talking about. I've got a funny feeling I'm being watched. Magnificent speaker, isn't he? In addition to teaching public speaking at university, he's also the chairman of Bipedry Salvation, a non-profit organization dedicated to the plight of the little workers. He told me he was made aware of the High Council's vote on Proposition 6 this morning. And although I couldn't get him to spill the beans, I felt like I was wearing him down. I'm sure someone can get him to spill the beans on the High Council's Proposition 6 vote. Oh, do I need Grampus with me to yammer him into submission? Oh, you have 6 pearls. I've only got one thing to say to anyone thinking of voting against Proposition 6, and it's this. Democratans do not eat bipedry meat, period. Bipedry are too productive to waste as food. Most ring dwellers are unaware that nearly 3,000 bipedry were slaughtered on the surface of Democratus for the purpose of an outdoor activity called globbering. Bipedry bound for slaughter are often crowded in cargo pans made for smaller animals and travel many cycles without sustenance. It's painful and cruel, and we must put a stop to it. Bipedry Salvation is not a collection of knee-jerk activists looking for a cause. We're responsible members of the community. I myself am an ally of the council who believes in death with dignity for every bipedry, and we are open to discourse. Death with dignity for every bipedry. So let me make a note here. We have 8 propositions, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this guy speaks of Proposition 6, right? So yes, death with dignity. Hey, you're not a Democratan. Do you have a ship? You gotta get me out of here. Cordicom sent me here to negotiate a distribution deal with the Democratan Trade Commission. Hold on. Before we run off to slit your wrists, let me tell you what I know. They have amazing technology. You would not believe the stuff they can do. They could be flying around here in stylized mechanoids in a beautiful zero-G city if they wanted to, but the whole planet is paralyzed by indecision and red tape. They can't get a damn thing done to save their lives. Everyone's an administrator. I haven't met one scientist or artist in 6 months. Look around you. Unimaginative middle management types are everywhere. I want to blow my brains out. And no one's in charge around here. They don't even have a commander-in-chief for their military. No one wants to be accountable, so they vote on everything. And if something bad happens, it's not any individual's fault. It's everyone's fault. I give them 6 months before they self-destruct. That's why I gotta get out of this place. What's over here? A door. And nothing else. Just a door to nowhere. As well as personally being an ally of the High Council, my sister is an assistant for one of them. Last night she told me how they voted on Proposition 3. My, did you see his lights light up? I bet you're just dying to know how they voted. You better take advantage of the situation. Yes, quick thinking, my friends. I just noticed I'm rather thirsty. I'll tell you how the council voted on Proposition 3 if you bring me a tasty quack juice from Jejune Juices. A quack juice from Jejune Juices. Sounds simple enough. Excellent choice. So many votes and ballots and petitions and straw polls and referendums, it's too overwhelming. Is someone going to order? Can I speak with this one? Quit complaining, you're married. Why do you need time with yourself? Oh, Jejune Juices. Welcome to the Jejune Juices. It's our mission to provide the voters of Democratus with the highest standards of excellence in the purchasing, juicing, and fresh delivery of our drinks. What refreshing Jejune juice drink would you like down your sluice today? Quack juice. Thank you, sir. Here you go. Do I have it in my inventory? Before we continue, let's just deliver the juice. Oh, who are you two? I think human males, such as yourself, are incredibly attractive, but they don't seem very interested in Democrats and women. I guess we're not lumpy enough for you. Being an outworlder, how do you feel about Proposition 8, which would forbid marriages between ring dwellers and human planet dwellers? Being an ally of the council, I know how the vote will sway. I'm just curious what you think. I'll tell you which way they voted if you're willing to give me a kiss. If you're willing to give me a kiss, I'll tell you how the High Council voted on Proposition 8. No, but I've got an elderly friend who wants to kiss you. Well, get him over. Oh, I need to get him over here. I really think you would rather kiss my friends. Oh, I can't even... So is there a quick way to change the party? I don't really want to go back for him. Let me just do a quick search. The Anachronox change party. Okay, is there a quick way to change party members? Nope. Always gotta hike back to where they are. That's just great. Should have just kissed her myself, but I thought she would just go to where Grumpos is. Well, if you take into consideration that I just spend half my time speaking with everyone, this is actually not that far. I guess I'll leave Pal in the bench for now. Oh, I thought that was the council's door. Yo, Grumpos! I found a lady who wants to kiss you. Okay, Pal will stay here. I still need to find a store. If there isn't one, well, maybe with the shuttle that we have now, well, or will have soon, once it's fixed, maybe we can travel to the planets we want to. No, this is the council's door. Yeah, they look exactly the same. Yeah, if we can use the shuttle to go back to Anachronox, perhaps we can go to I forget the name of the vendor. Zorbos or something like that. I should have bought more weapons. Are you? Yeah. If the man with the gorgeous beard is willing to give me a kiss, I'll tell you how the High Council voted on Proposition 8. Oh, just have to switch to him. If you're willing to give me a kiss, I'll tell you how the High Council voted on Proposition 8. Yeah, I'll pass, but I know a detective who will kiss anything. I'll plant one square on your lips, girlie. Lean on in. Stop, I'm going to blush. Okay, I'm ready. Smoosh. Oh, my. I'm feeling a little faint. It's the good thing the High Council voted no on Proposition 8. I hope I'd bagged one of you sooner or later. Oh well. Thanks for the thrill. Oh! It actually marks on the ballot. Ah. So I guess we could use Yammer on this guy to make him spill the beans. Hints are not good enough. Okay, Grumpos, get ready. I hate to interrupt, but my 2 cents are worth as much as yours and maybe even a penny more. Do you see me standing on a soapbox spouting my YE wherefores? I just want a moment to tell a little story from my yesteryears. And I ain't spinning no tale or weaving no yarn here, it's pure truth. Long years ago there was a time I owned a bipedry. I'd left the military for a soul-searching quest to find myself. I spent an Indian summer building a cabin in the Corsican backwoods. It was complete with a chicken coop and a domestic bippy for companionship. It sang while it worked. I remember that fall fondly. In my youthful optimism, I named him Alejandro, after the Hispanist singer, and even though he was dumb as a plumb bob, I had to love him. The poor thing was a castrato. You see, bipedry breeders cut off their tiny whizzer-mabobs. That's a wonderful words. Cut off their tiny whizzer-mabobs before they reach pubertas so that they retain their soprano voices. How could I not feel for him? Well, 2 weeks into winter and everything turned south on a dime, a Hannigan fox broke into the chicken coop and enjoyed a 5-course fete. The same week, a water pipe sprang a leak over my winter rations. I was getting hungry and Alejandro was getting nervous. He stopped singing altogether in order to be less conspicuous, but it didn't help. I hadn't eaten in 2 days and there was a Gorian opera acting up in my stomach. My options were quickly disappearing. It was with a heavy heart that I approached his cage. Alejandro looked up at me with those huge weepy eyes. Then he saw the gutting knife in my hand. I still remember the look on his face. Bipedry meat ain't tender, my friend. I was a strong arm in my youth, and Alejandro made for an uphill cut job. His limbs were especially fibrous. You get your knife caught in a blood hose, and you're looking at some soaked meat. Took me half an hour just to cut around his vein cavity and such. Point is, you're talking to the wrong man if you're looking for sympathy when it comes to eating the farm. Making laws ain't gonna stop a starving man from killing a walking ball of meat, son. Frankly, if they're slaughtered the same way cattle are, I don't see the problem. So go stuff it up your goose pipe. Shock. Cold-hearted people such as yourself are the reason that the High Council will vote yes on Proposition 6. We've heard your voice. We know your opinion. Please excuse yourself. Okay. Nice. Okay, we know 2 votes. Gotta find 6 more. The juice guy is over here. Yo, juice man, got your stuff. I didn't think you were actually going to get me a juice. You've made my day. The inside scoop is that the High Council will vote no on Proposition 3. Nice. Gotta find 5 more. Okay, I've spoken with this guy. What about you? Did I speak with you? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Let's go back to the juice place. They're gonna vote me off the committee. I wasn't good enough and they're gonna throw me out on my hides. I'll have to live in Section 3 with the rest of the burnouts. How am I gonna tell my parents? We don't talk about the Emperor. He was an evil man. We're glad he's gone. Wait, how do... Go this way. What may I get you, fine voters? Aha! Here's a store. Okay, we have 3,500 loonies. The spike heads. Don't I have the spike heads? What weapons do I have? Staff cap. Row has a Mobius wave. Staff cap. Can I see my weapons here? No. I want to see how much damage it does. I'll get a spike head anyways. I have a 3-beam. Bane Friezo. Poisoner, Winky Wind. Fire retardant roundlet. I'll just take the weapon. Oh, there are some changes in the party over here, and I select some items. I thought it was only for weapons, but Pal's eyes glow with the heal grease complete. With the glowdents, I guess they can all. And now they're red. Pal doesn't like this. Pal really likes this. I don't want to buy some. I don't want to buy this stuff. Not right now. Is this the actual store? Isn't there a proper weapons merchant? By the way, stat equip. No available substitutions. Didn't I buy? Guess I didn't buy that. Ah, I didn't press buy. Okay, I have a new shield cell. Let's see. Yeah, spike heads. All right. So the juice place is done. Welcome to the votabulator. Oh no, I don't want to vote yet. No! Damn it. Can I vote again? Ah, I can change the vote. Okay. I've been watching you. Are you going to talk to everyone in the city? Actually, yes, I am. His hand is totally sweaty, I can smell it from here. Psst! This is my first date. How does it look like it's going? Boy, I hope she doesn't think I'm dumb. I want her to like me. I'm afraid to hold her hand. My palm's all sweaty. I really like her. I hope she doesn't think it's weird that I keep talking to you. Hey, go talk to her. Distract her for a second. I need to formulate a new strategy. What a creep. Does he think I can't hear him talking to you? I'm sitting right here. Go tell him I think he's a loser. Don't bother, I heard. Everyone has a voice, my foot. My friend doesn't. Ha! It doesn't really have a voice. Can't speak. I sense a demonstration forming down there. I should call for backup. Can't have every voice heard. Know what I mean? There's a few of us who think the High Council is ineffective as a form of government. If the High Council decides his initiatives and everyone votes how the Council would vote, is that really a democracy? I think Hal Halpert's the only member of the Council who represents how the everyday person really thinks. Okay, still haven't found another ally of the council. I've spoken with you. What did you think about yesterday's shield proposal? Personally, I don't see the need for a permanent security shield around our homeworld. It's not like our planet's in any danger of getting attacked by outworlders. Right? You like us, don't you? Who would ever want to make war on us? We're a peaceful people. Hey, what if I decided not to vote today? They'll find you and they'll club you, over and over again. And it's with that phrase that will end today's episode. So thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed some more Anachronox, and as usual, don't miss the next episode because I won't. I will see you all next time.